Beef tenderloin is one of the most tender and flavorful cuts of beef, and there are several ways to cook it, depending on your preferences. Ingredients. 1. 1 whole beef tenderloin, about 4-5 pounds. 2. 2 tablespoons olive oil. 3. 3 cloves garlic, minced. 4. 1 tablespoon fresh thyme leaves, or 1 teaspoon dried thyme. 5. 1 tablespoon fresh rosemary, or 1 teaspoon dried rosemary. 6. Salt, to taste. 7. Black pepper, to taste. 8. 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, optional, for searing. 9. 2 tablespoons unsalted butter, optional, for basting. 10. 1 cup beef broth or red wine. For the pan sauce, instructions. 1. Preparation of beef tenderloin. 1. Trim the tenderloin. If your beef tenderloin hasn't already been trimmed, you may need to remove the silver skin, the thin, silvery membrane on the surface, and any excess fat. 1. Use a sharp knife to carefully cut away the silver skin without losing too much meat. 2. Tie the tenderloin. Use kitchen twine to tie the tenderloin at 1-2-inch intervals. 2. This helps the roast cook more evenly. 3. Rest the meat. Let the beef tenderloin come to room temperature by leaving it out for about 30-60 minutes before cooking. 3. This ensures more even cooking. 2. Season the beef tenderloin. 1. Rub the beef with olive oil, making sure to coat all sides. 2. Season generously with salt and black pepper. 3. In a small bowl, combine the minced garlic, thyme, and rosemary. 3. Rub this herb mixture onto the beef tenderloin, ensuring it's evenly distributed. 4. Optional. 4. Brush a thin layer of Dijon mustard over the surface of the meat. 4. This is a great addition to add flavor and help the herbs stick to the surface. 3. Preheat the oven. 1. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, 220 degrees Celsius, for roasting. 1. A higher oven temperature will give the beef a nice crust while keeping the inside tender. 4. Searing the beef tenderloin, optional but recommended for flavor. 1. In a large oven-safe skillet or roasting pan, heat 1-2 tablespoons of olive oil over medium-high heat. 2. Once the pan is hot, add the beef tenderloin and sear it for about 2-3 minutes on each side, until it's nicely browned. 2. This step enhances the flavor by caramelizing the meat's exterior. 3. After searing, remove the beef from the pan and set it aside. 5. Roasting the beef. 1. Place the seared tenderloin on a rack in a roasting pan or leave it in the skillet if it's oven safe. 2. Roast in the preheated oven for about 25-30 minutes for medium rare, or until a meat thermometer inserted into the thickest part of the roast reads 125 degrees Fahrenheit, 52 degrees Celsius. 2. For medium, aim for 130 degrees Fahrenheit, 54 degrees Celsius, and for well done, cook it to 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 63 degrees Celsius. 3. If you have a convection oven, the cooking time might be shorter, so monitor closely. 6. Rest the meat. 1. Once the beef tenderloin reaches the desired temperature, remove it from the oven and transfer it to a cutting board. 2. Let the beef rest for about 10-15 minutes before slicing. 2. This helps the juices redistribute, making the meat more tender and juicy. 7. Optional pan sauce. 1. While the beef rests, you can make a pan sauce using the drippings from the roast. 1. Place the skillet with the drippings over medium heat and add 1 cup of beef broth or red wine. 1. Let it simmer, scraping up any browned bits from the bottom of the pan. 2. Reduce the sauce by about half, and finish it with a tablespoon of butter for richness. 3. Strain the sauce, if desired, and serve it alongside the beef. 8. Serve. 1. Slice the beef tenderloin into 1-inch thick slices. 2. Serve with your favorite sides, such as roasted vegetables, mashed potatoes, or a fresh salad. 3. Drizzle the pan sauce over the beef or serve it on the side. Additional tips. 1. Herb butter option. For extra flavor, you can make herb butter by mixing softened butter with minced garlic, thyme, rosemary, and a bit of lemon zest. 1. Spread this over the beef before roasting or serve it on top of the sliced tenderloin. 2. Cooking in a cast iron skillet. If you sear and roast the beef in the same cast iron skillet, it can develop a delicious, crispy crust. 3. Leftover tenderloin. Beef tenderloin leftovers can be used for sandwiches, salads, or even beef stroganoff. Enjoy your perfectly cooked beef tenderloin. This method results in a juicy, tender roast that is sure to impress any dinner guests.